Hey guys, Team Sakura here coming at you with my favorite deck of all time, Madolche's. I've been wanting to update this for a while, but I was trying to find the right build I wanted and all that. So yeah, I'm just going to get straight into the deck profile. 3 Madolche. She's basically is the Stratos of the deck. She has to be normal summoned. You get to search a Madolche monster. She is a 1-card Sistart Tiramisu, if you play it well. So, and she also goes into other combos, but if you can open this card and it goes off, then you can Tiramisu Sistart. 3 of the new support that didn't get the super treatment for some odd reason, Pudding Sessor. This card is what the deck needed. They gave it to us, and it's perfect. If you control no monsters in grave, and all Madolches go to deck when they are destroyed by battle or card effects, you can special summon it from your hand for free. So this is who you want to search out. You special summon it, you can special summon 1 Madolche monster from your deck to the field, but you can only special summon Madolche monsters for the rest of the turn. And that's really good, because you can basically search out, special summon with Pudding Sess, and then you can special summon Angeli, Tribute Angeli for Hoot Cake, banish Angeli to special messenger. You got 4 monsters on the board, plus a search. You can go Tiramisu and all that. It's great. I just wish it got a super. That's all I wish. 3 Angeli. This card used to be the best card in the deck until we got the new card, Savage Strike.
Card used to be $30.
Yeah, it's still $25 actually.
Yeah.
This is Lone Fire Blossom.
It has 1 printing. So
you tribute this for Hoot Cake, and then you could banish this from grave to special summon like Messenger Auto, get a search, or whatever you need. What's it called? Another thing about this card is that when the monster attributed, let's just say Hoot Cake, cannot be destroyed by a battle until your next turn, but then it'll go back into the deck. It's a really good card. Definitely a 3 of. It's
required.
Plays. Yeah. Hoot Cake. The best part about Hoot Cake is that it could banish the hand traps in this deck. And you banish a monster, you special summon a Madolche from the deck. So there's a lot of deck thinning as well. And your deck is basically your second hand. So you actually have to manage what's in your deck as well while playing this. You don't want to be out of Angeles. You don't want to be out of Hoot Cakes. Right? You have to also know what you want to put back in your hand, what you want to put back into the deck. So this card's great. You banish, special summon. If you have a monster grave, you could just summon him. It's basically 2 cards. You could go into any link, whatever you need. Some people are going to debate me about this. 3 Messenger Auto. With Chateau, he's 21. If he is special summoned, and you control a beast, I know that happens all the time in this deck. You can
Hoot Cake and Mufio are beasts.
Yeah. You can search a Madolche spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So you could get your Chateau, you could get your Tigger, and you could get whatever you want. And he's level 4, so you could go to Tiramisu. Can he brick? Yeah. But rarely.
You could draw 2 of them first hand.
You usually don't want him in hand. Even you could play with 1 of them in your hand. It's not a big deal. I just choose to run 3. If you guys want to cut 1, that's fine. I like your 3. I wish this card was a super too.
OTS, please.
You guys are going to hear me say that a lot. 2 Mufo. I like this card because it's another way to special summon Pudding Sessor if you have a card in grave. Because if you have Ash and you have, like, I don't know, Xyz or whatever, you can't special summon her for free. You can normal summon this guy, special summon Pudding Sessor, or you can special summon a Pudding Sess, or Messenger Auto, or Hoot Cake. You can special summon Hoot Cake, banish something from grave, special summon. This guy's a pretty good playmaker. Honestly, he doesn't really brick either, and if you have big hands, he's basically an extra monster you can put on board, because you can normal summon him, special summon whatever else. Some people like to play 1, some people like to play 2. I've always felt like I needed to. And then 1 Pudding Sess. This is Garnet. It's not a bad card to have. It's not the worst card to have in your hand, but it's Garnet. You want to special summon her off Pudding Sessor because the level gets decreased by 1, and then she becomes a level 4. Then you could go into Chocolate Almond, or you could go Tiramisu Chocolate Almond, and then do some crazy shit. But you can special summon a ton. You'll end up with 2 Tiramisu and a Sistart on board, and I can give you guys a combo video in a separate video if you guys would like. It's going to be way too long to fit in this deck profile. So you don't want to draw this. It's not the worst if you draw it, and you can put it back in the deck. It can get up to 2300 attack if you have Chateau and no monsters in grave, and it pops a card after damage calculation. So it's pretty good. It's not even a bad card. It's just I wouldn't run it unless I didn't run it until we got Pudding Sessor. So you could also special summon it with Mufil, but if you have to do that, you're not in a good state. 3 Ash Blossom. This is the only hand trap we run. You want to go second. So you always have 5, technically 6 cards in hand, but if you have Ash, you'll have 5. to make plays. You don't want your opponent to go off and have negates. This deck could play through a negate, but if they have like 2 or 3 negates set up, the deck's not doing shit. So you want to Ash Blossom their Search.
Joel's
the only thing that really,
too.
the only thing that really sucks is if you have Pudding Cess and you have Disengrave, you can't Rush Summon it. I've had that problem before. You can also side it out. I would also highly recommend Infinite Impermanence in this deck. I just do not have them. 2 Chateau, 2 Ticket. Believe it or not, the ratios with this card's all over. Some people run 1 of each, which is, I always found that dumb, and some people run 3. There are combos you could do with Chateau and Chocolate Almond, with Chateau and Ticket. It's just, the thing is, if you draw one, that's cool, that's no problem, but you don't want to have 2 in your hand because you want to be able to make plays, and they're all very searchable. So, and you can put them back in the deck with Tiramisu. I think 2 and 2 is the best ratio. You guys could play around with it if you want, but if you guys want to know real quick, Chateau gives 500 check to all your monsters and puts them back in the hand when they're destroyed by battle or card effect from your opponent. And Ticket will special summon a monster if it's put back in deck and you control a fairy. And
it adds it to your hand.
Yeah, and if it's added to, if a Madolche is added to your hand or deck, you get a free search. So this deck really does run through its resources and adds them back to your hand quite quickly. 3 Call by the Grave, you just don't want to get interrupted. This is a 3 of. When it went to 2, I instantly felt it in this deck. I'm happy it's at 3.
It's a necessary evil.
Lets you play the game. I don't know why people bought DD Crows when we have Call by the Grave. I really just don't get it.
Call by the Grave can only banish monsters. DD Crow can banish any
Oh yeah,
card.
you're right. 3 double summon. Does this card clog? If you top deck it, yeah. But if you don't, then it's great because you will have so many monsters in your hand.
And also, I just want to say one more thing. DD Crow is also good for going second.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Thank you. So, with double summon, if like in mid game, if you haven't finished them off and you have like 4 monsters in hand, and you draw a double summon. That's great because you can special summon 2 cards, then double summon, make it 3, go into Unicorn, go into whatever you need. I love this card. It also helps you extend from game a lot. 2 Twin Twisters. I'm going to be honest, you just can't deal with back row. This almost became a staple in my decks, basically. And it's pretty good. The next card I have is controversial, for sure.
Nuri?
Shut up, fuck up. 2 Shared Ride. This is basically like Maxi.
Well, it's also good against Salamangreats.
But you can't, and you can't use it first. This card isn't bad because you could set it, they'll pop it, you could chain it. Usually, people don't expect this game 1. And usually they'll have to either go with their plays and you're going to get like a +4 or 5 and get your combo pieces off with like your double summon, extenders, all that. And you can play through negates. Or they'll just stop. It's not Max C, so if you're going second, which this is a going second deck, and again, you guys could replace this, that's fine, but I've been testing these out. These may go for impermanences. I'm still playtesting this deck, but I'm very happy with this build. The Shared Rides are putting in work. Then we're going to play 3 Strike, a Warning in Judgment for our last 5 cards. The reason we're doing this, by the way, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe. I would love to see at least, 5 likes on this video. That would be awesome. The reason we play a trap lineup in 2019, and I was thinking about running artifacts in this build, but then it would require going first and then going second deck, and it would kind of just change the deck up.
Yeah, it messes with your deck's actual.
But I have played artifacts,
strategy.
and you can play artifacts in this deck still. It's just the reason I play these cards is because it's very easy to get your combo pieces for turn 2, but you don't really set up negates in Madolche. You just OTK. But if you can't OTK, you can maybe set up 1 negate, but that's it. So these just kind of help, and they're just there. Plus, these can get out of hand traps and all that. I've gone first where I've set up like a Sistar and something. And I'll show you guys that this deck can go first with the new support when it comes out. So when that happens, we can set this and we can recycle Judgment and Strike with Glasso Flay, which is coming out in Dark Neostorm, which we do not have.
Only other problem with the artifact engine is it's also kind of expensive.
I have it. It's fine.
Well, so I'm just saying, like for new players,
Yeah.
Scythe is like $20 each, so it's like.
Oh, they're 15s right now.
Yeah, well, whatever.
They'll go at 20s. Just give it a day. Give it a day.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be 20s. They're just expensive, so it's like.
This is the best XYZ in the fucking game.
Yeah,
There's no fucking debate.
No, it will.
Look how beautiful this card
It's the
is.
best non-generic X season.
I guess, yeah. Okay, so what tiramisu does, right, is, first of all, I'm Greek, so I love tiramisu, so this card's just fucking bomb. Is you detach one material, only one, and you already have to have a Madolche card in the grave. You get to put
Unfortunately.
two Madolche cards back into your deck, or if you have Chateau your hand, and it's a non-targeting. You spin 2 cards into the deck that your opponent controls. Non-targeting to spin any cards your opponent controls.
Bye Colossus.
Yeah, so it's amazing. And with Chateau, she's 27. She's got great stats for rank 4 because she has a big booty too. She's 21 defense. With Chateau, it's 26.
Oh yeah, big booty.
Yep, and it's great.
Sorry.
And if you have 2 copies on the field, then you can activate 2, which it's really great. I would play 2, but with the chocolate almond combos in this deck, I put it up to 3. But we used to run 2 for the longest time. That's why one of them's not ulti, because I never had a desire to get a second. And I want other players to actually experience and get that ulti. I used to have 3 ultis. 2 chocolate almond. This card shouldn't be $35 fucking dollars. This is just dumb.
Well, it's just because it was bought out on a GG player.
It used to be $1. Luckily, I had 2, but I traded one off because I didn't think I needed one. 2, but I actually did. So I got it back. I got one from a very nice person to it. He actually traded this for 20, even though it was 35, because he found that the price was dumb.
Hey, just a quick aside. Do you remember when you used to play Fair King Alvredich in this deck?
Oh my god. Okay, guys, that's 2011, so just ignore the comment. This is Return of the Duelist when you had Madolche, Mufil, Pudding Cess. Let's 2011 stay back.
Fair King Alvredich. I'll just detach and make every non-earth monster lose 500 attack. That's a good effect.
Just shut up. So, anyway, what this card does is, if it has Pudding Cess material, if it doesn't have Pudding Cess, you don't run this card. Straight up. Is when a Madolche card is sent from the deck to the grave, you can, not from deck to grave, from graveyard back to, like, deck and all that, you could, like, special summon, just to make sure. While this card has Pudding Cess as a material, and a Madolche card is from the graveyard shuffled into the main deck, detach one XYZ material from this card, special summon one Madolche from your deck in attack position or face down defense position, which is kind of cool.
Wow, you're reading your own cards?
Yeah. So, which is really good. This is just a combo piece because it's not once per turn, so you can special summon up to twice. The only reason I'm reading this card is because...
No, 3 times.
Yeah, you can use it up to 3 times, actually. As many materials it has.
Well, I mean, unless you already used
I only run... Some people run 3. I like to run 2 because I've never needed a third. To be honest with you, sometimes I didn't even need a second. It's just... You're not going to get a third chance at this combo. You're lucky if you get a second. That's the only reason I run 2.
2 is good.
So yeah. Plus, that's actually 200 damage, and that's actually come into play for an OTK, so... Yeah, it's a good card, but it's specific.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just not used to it. That's why I read it, guys. Abyss Dweller. This card's
OP.
great. This is OP. Especially if you're going first.
Against Salmon Greats.
Burning Abyss, what are they gonna do? They have the danger engine to play.
They pass.
Exactly.
They fucking neg 40, dude.
They actually really do. Because if you give Madolche one turn...
I'll just use Gallus and just pass.
Yeah. So, usually you'll have like a Sistart or something, and then Abyss Dweller on the field if you're going first, unless you have Glossophlay. But it depends on what you're playing with. Abyss Dweller's great. I wish it was 22 to begin, but it's fine. If they can't play, it doesn't matter how much attack it has. Gaia Cowboy, this is just burn for damage in game. By the way, I have to go to the center, right?
It's for overtime. Oh, yeah, you're in the center.
Silent Honor Arc. Now, the reason I run this is
actually a little bit left, but like,
yeah,
it's fine.
I don't run Cerberus, and there's no damn reason to run Cerberus because you don't really want to discard cards usually. You can have a discard outlet, but you already have 2 Nightmares, so it's fine. You already have it there with Twin Twisters. The difference between Cerberus and this card is this card's 500 more attack. It looks prettier because it has an ulti. You detach 2, and if it gets like Veilered or whatever, it's fine. And once it takes a card as a material, right, they don't get the grave effect because it wasn't destroyed. It just gets taked, so if it can't be destroyed by card effects, it gets targeted, so you can take it. Yeah. So you can take their Colossus, and if it's supposed to be destroyed, then you could detach it. So it saves itself as well. It's just an overall better card. Like, I wouldn't run Cerberus in this deck. Phoenix, this is just back row removal, and Unicorn. So, yeah. For our ring, and then we run 1 Levier. Extra deck room in this deck sucks. Like, I really wish it was 20, but it's not. Levier is great. Used to run 2 back in the day.
Back before Master Rule 4?
Yeah, back in Master Rule 4. There was actually Mufal Angeli was a Levier and a Tiramisu. Used to run 2, but now you don't even need to exactly run this card, but you can make rank 3s in this deck, so you can actually run Shadow Mist for a negate if you actually choose to do that. Believe it or not, and I have play tested that.
Shadow Mist.
We're not Shadow Mist, number 75.
Bamboozling Gossip Show.
Bamboozling Gossip Show. My fault, guys. This is why I need someone to record with me.
Yeah,
so
I know,
I'm gonna
right?
make too many stupid mistakes.
They should ban that card though, just because of its number thing.
Yeah, I guess. But Levier, basically, you can make this special like an Angeli, or what's even better is if you banish a Pudding Sasor and you make this special summon the Pudding Sasor, then you get special summon from your deck, and then you can make like Unicorn or do whatever.
By the way, we're running a little bit late. Like, yeah, we got a lot of recording time on this video.
Yeah.
16 minutes.
Oof. 2 Sistar, this protects your Madolche spell and traps. I remember when this came out, I actually kept saying, this is not what Madolche need.
It's bad.
It's cute, but...
you only use it for the link arrows.
Like, I'll be honest, no, not exactly, because you end with it, because it protects your spells and traps.
I guess. But
which is nice, and if it was destroyed by Battle card effect, you could shuffle Madolche into the deck from the grave, if it was for a Battle card effect. And if you have Ticket and on the field, you could what you do is, you could just special summon something instead, like Pudding Sasor. So this card's great, especially with the new card, but, you know, it's nothing super special, but it's definitely good.
Yeah, with Pudding Sasor, it is good, but before it was, like, pretty bad.
It was whatever.
It was pretty
like,
bad.
If you could get, no, because you play, if you have Ticket
No,
and you make
it was just pretty bad.
Then you're fine. No, it wasn't bad.
I don't know.
It just wasn't that good.
I would rather play Miss Radiant.
Yeah. Then we have Mrs. Radiant. The reason I still run this copy is because it's 500 extra attack and defense, and it recycles you know, a Madolche you want, so... If you make this and you have, like, let's just say Pudding Sasors, whatever, in hand, you could grab, or in graveyard, you could grab that back. You know, you could grab whatever Earths you really want. And I have Ghost Spell on the side. Radiant could grab Ghost Spell, which is really nice.
Funny.
Yeah.
It's just like how Sully Wolf can grab an Ash Blossom.
I really only go into this for the 500 attack as well, because if you have Chateau on the field, Tiramisu becomes 32.
Yep.
Right? Which is really good.
Go for those power plays.
Exactly. So sometimes the OTK, if I got disruption, I would go into Radiant. It really just depends. It's just there. And for the last card, we run Bortle Sword. I really wanted to run Saryuja and like Borload and all that, but there just wasn't room in the extra deck. And guys, you can play with this extra deck as much as you want.
No, it's set in stone. Fuck you.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. You spam the board so damn easily.
Yeah.
That you can just make this.
It's easy.
Instantly. Yeah, it's really easy. And
plus, you'll probably have another target on the field you can use to turn to defense position.
You probably can. Like, you could have 5 monsters on the board.
Yeah, it's like, it's stupid.
Yeah, like, it's easy to have 4 monsters. Like, if you have double summon, then it's 5. Even without double summon, depending on how you play it. So, yeah. This card definitely, because it's your 3K, that beats over shit. You know, running other cards would be nice, but I just don't have them.
No, the card's just insane.
I don't even know what I'm going to cut for Glassoflay. I might cut Levier's. I don't even know what I'm going to cut.
Or maybe one of your Sistarts.
Maybe. We'll see.
Or one of your Chocolate Almonds.
I don't think I can. Alright, by the way, guys, leave a like. This is side deck, by the way. I'm going to go run this fast. 2 Ghost Bell.
Obvious reasons.
Yeah. Gamma Seals.
Obvious reasons.
Alright, I'm going to explain this one, okay,
No,
buddy?
you're not. Fuck you.
Cyber Dragon. The reason I run Cyber Dragon is because I run Chimera Tech in that side as well.
Mega Fleet's just dumb.
Yeah, it's just another out. Like it's like running a 3rd Gamma Seal.
Although honestly,
but it's easier.
Honestly, dude, like you should probably cut those for Pinkertopses.
Maybe, yeah. I have thought about Pinkertopses. This again, side deck's work in progress.
It's just kind of like a power creep. Although like it doesn't.
3 red reboot. If we ever get a trap format, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
I have red rebooted Infinite before. It's a big oof. Heavy Storm Duster. This is basically Third Twisters, but it's not Third Twisters. Yeah. 2 Witch's Strike. This is if you.
It's a bad card.
It's a bad card, but I was just playtesting it and I just didn't like it, so I put it in the side. Honestly, I'd replace this card with other cards for sure.
Dude, just like play like Ghost Reaper.
Raigeki, I'll be honest with you, people just don't expect this. So you side it in, they have their board, and you run out of their negates, alright? Or they can't negate a spell, so you try to run that out.
No, they're playing Side Frame Gear Beta or whatever. Or Delta.
And then I got a troll for y'all. I'm just playing 2 Wake of the Dragon. This side deck's bad. This is local side deck.
It's pretty bad.
So, I'll be honest with you.
I'm sorry, it's just bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, I'll just be honest with you. It's just cute when you just set this and you can bring out Boral Sword for free. It's just cute.
It is.
But I'll be honest with you. This was my YCS.
Or you can target with Twin Twisters.
This was my YCS side deck. So this isn't really fit for Madolche, but I just thought I'd show it anyway. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Sorry for the 20-minute video, but if you guys want a combo video, let this video hit 5 likes and comment below that you want it. So
it kind of needed to be 20 minutes though.
It kind of did.
Just because like the explanations.
Yeah, exactly. Because people don't know. About
don't really know like how to play them anymore. Considering the deck came out in like 2012.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.